Hello everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. If you hear something crunching, Kitty's right behind my camera, and I've got her a little bowl of food. You don't want any more of it? Well, don't have to do that. You don't want any more. You want... She's been eating it now, and she don't want any more of it. Say, don't do that. You're going to knock it over. She's going to poo-poo it now. Okay, you're done. She's funny. She's eating it now, so she's scratching at it, gonna knock it over. Okay, today's Monday, September 26th. Currently it's 55 degrees. Yeah. You done now? Just jump down. High today is gonna be 71. No chance of rain, and it rained hard yesterday evening. I mean, it came a storm. I know there's some small limbs and stuff down. Yeah, it knocked some limbs down. There's probably more than what I saw. I have to go out there and look today. But yeah, it was raining really hard, and I don't think it hurt anything out there though. But it was awful windy. I don't know how much mile per hour it was. Maybe my guess would be at least 30, because it got very, very windy. I don't know that I wouldn't think that would be part of that hurricane, because it hadn't really hit yet. So it's just a storm came through. But humidity, no chance of rain today though. But humidity is 100% right now. Winds are at 3 miles per hour, and air quality is 79. That's moderate. And today I'll have I mentioned that I was going to have another grocery outlet haul. So that's what we got today. And I think this one there was items in the ad and stuff. And I think there was some Oreos that they had that Logan had never tried before, or myself. So I went ahead and gave them to him, though. He was wanting them, so I don't know if we'll try them, or not. But you can check them out on the grocery outlet haul. Maybe I could try. I haven't tried them yet. Maybe I could try them one morning here. That's an idea. What's for dinner? Last night we had we had bought some Bar S corn dogs. They were reasonably priced. 16 of them in the box, and they're smaller. They're not necessarily that much shorter. They're smaller or round. The hot dog seems to be smaller inside of it, and there's just very thin breading on it, which I don't like a ton of breading on a corn dog anyway. I don't like it to be real thick breading. But they were still good, but they're definitely skinnier than they used to be. And I think it's mainly the hot dog is smaller. It looked like it was. But anyway, we had corn dogs and some green beans, and it was I think it was a Knorr pasta and broccoli, something like that, cheddar pasta and broccoli or something. And it didn't look like it had enough cheese. This cheese sauce just didn't seem like there was that much, like it would be cheesy. So I put some Colby Jack, some shredded Colby Jack in it, and it was really good. Hold on just a minute. Okay. So we hadn't had corn dogs in I don't know how long, a year or something like that. So they were good. What's for dinner tonight? I'm going to fix some of those chicken tenders from Aldi because Joy, that was another one of the things that Logan and I had for dinner when Joy wasn't able to eat from having that tooth pulled. And I mean, she was able to eat, but not anything, like that. She had soup and stuff. Um, but I'm not for sure what to have with it yet. If we hadn't had that made that last night, that pasta and broccoli stuff, it made it more like macaroni and cheese. Well, I've got a Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheese. I'm looking at it, but I don't think we'll have that again. Have 2 nights in a row of macaroni with cheese. So I'm not for sure about that. We were supposed to have hash browns with the corn dogs, and we didn't. Maybe we'll have the hash browns tonight with peppers and onions. That might be a thought. And then figure something else out. Okay. Yeah, it looks nice outside right now. I don't see any. Sometimes you'll see limbs all the way up over here if the wind's really, small pieces of limbs up here if it's really bad. But I don't see any right now. Okay. Did I even show it to you? I don't know if I even showed you. There's the corn dogs and there's that macaroni. It wasn't macaroni and cheese. It was pasta. I think it said cheddar pasta with broccoli. So those little specks, you see a little speck here and there? That's the broccoli. They had this little, it looked like seasoning or something, but that's the broccoli, the little specks in there. I guess you could say it was broccoli flavored more than anything. Okay, today's tidbits. Look at this pizza. This picture was sent to me by Jackie and Jamie Howard. I've got to get one of these. She said Food City is supposed to have them. Look at that, over 2 pounds. Oh man, that looks good. I may have to get one of those. I'd like to have that tonight, but I don't know. What are you doing? She's around my feet here. Okay, today's tidbits. Get my glasses on. I ruined those other glasses I had. They broke. I sat on them again. That's why I have 4 or 5 pair laying around. There's 2 other pair in here, but I don't like them as much. I'd rather have ones like these, but these type. Got this one. Got these. It looks like they need clean from laying here forever. Okay. Say no to throwing coins into Hawaii's National Park volcanoes. Visitors to Hawaii's Volcanoes National Park are asked not to throw trash. Don't throw trash in there. Good grief. Trash or coins into the park's volcanic steam vents, which park rangers say is harmful. Park employees can be seriously injured while retrieving it. You mean they'd have to go get it? Well, I guess they would have to get trash for sure. But I guess they get the coins while they do it. It also harms native Hawaiians who bathe in the steam from the vents as part of a cultural tradition. That would be awful. There's a bunch of trash laying around, something like that. Come on. Why do you want to throw trash in there? Why do you even want to throw coins in there, really? I guess like kind of like a wishing well or something. Sunday storms trap 13 people in downtown Dallas elevator. Nobody was hurt. A line of storms battered downtown Dallas Sunday. It caused power outages across the region. A group of 13 people were stranded just floors from the top of the Reunion Tower after the power went out in the west end of downtown Dallas. The fire rescue team responded to the scene and rescued them after about an hour. No one was injured. James Webb captures images of Mars illuminated by sun. NASA recently released images of Mars disk illuminated by the sun. Disk? What do you mean Mars disk illuminated by the sun? Captured by the James Webb telescope. The images show a close-up of Mars' surface as well as a heat map of the planet. Webb plans to use this imaging and spectroscopy data in the future to explore regional differences on Mars and to look for trace species in the atmosphere. Maybe trace species. I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to be specimens. I don't know. Watch this would be cool. I think I mentioned this a few days ago, but I think this would be cool to check out. Watch live when NASA smashes a small asteroid today. NASA's DART spacecraft is set to collide with a small asteroid at a speed of 15,000 miles per hour at 7:14 p.m. Eastern Time today. The event will test one of the potential methods for deflecting an asteroid heading toward Earth. The spacecraft is traveling about 7 million miles from Earth toward its target. 7 million? NASA will live stream it online at 6 p.m. Eastern Time today. Wow, I mean, wow, they had it go 7 million miles to meet up with this. That's crazy that they can do that and meet up with that asteroid. So it's pretty far away. It's not like it's going to break up and come towards Earth, I don't guess. Okay, let's find nice news. Oh, and I don't know. I've been telling y'all I have a storage problem in my phone. Something keeps eating up my storage space, and it's in the other category, which you can't go into and delete. Why do they make a phone like that? I mean, I don't know. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G, which is a expensive phone that I use, and it works great. But why do they have it to where something can come in and I can't figure out what it is? I've deleted a bunch of apps that I didn't really use or I rarely used, a bunch of them. I went in and did what they said, deleted the cache or whatever is on my shirt. The cache, I deleted it in every single app. I even deleted data, which caused me some problems. I had to like redo certain things, but it didn't, ruin anything. But I even deleted data, still didn't work. So yesterday, then I went back, I had been messaging on Messenger with Samsung the last time this happened, and they had given me instructions which didn't seem to work, although after I did it, like the next day, it seemed like it got better. Well, this time, I did the same stuff. You go into this little thing that's on a menu, you press the power button and the volume button at the same time, the volume up button, and in the little left-hand corner up here of my phone popped up a little menu that I'd never seen before, and you went down to said something like clear cache wall or something like that. Well, I did that again and nothing happened for a long time, and then it must have been about 4 or 5 hours later. Last night I went back and looked to see how much storage there was, and it had gone down to like 33% from, it was like 76% before that. And I had nothing on storage, hardly just a few pictures. and that wouldn't have amounted to 5% or something like that. But there's no way it should have been. And this happened just in a couple days. It went back from the 30-some percent when I fixed it last time all the way up to 76, real quick in just 2 days, I guess. So I don't know. I don't like that. I hope I don't have to do stuff like that all the time. I was getting ready to do a factory reset again, which really would mess things up. I'd have to redo all the apps that I do use, and probably, I don't know if I'd have to reset things up with them as far as, ones that I pay or this or that. It could have messed up a lot of things. So I was tickled to death that the storage was back down to, I think, 32% or something like that. That's about right. That's where it was staying for a long time. Because as soon as I upload a video, I delete it. I don't leave it in my storage. And you can also, I don't know if it affects your storage, but emails will build up. Even when you delete emails, they still go to your trash. So you need to get rid of them. A lot of different things like that I didn't think about. I must have had, I don't know, 6,000 emails that I had deleted, and it was in the trash bin. You delete them, then they're in the trash bin. They don't ever go away. So anyway, I could do a whole show talking about the stuff that, with these phones. Okay, a tiny new island has emerged in the Pacific Ocean. I doubt you can see it. Kind of hard to see. The Earth has volcanoes to thank for the majority of its islands, the archipelago of Hawaii being among the most well-known. And now a series of recent eruptions in the southwest Pacific Ocean has led to a brand new island. The volcano in question, called the Home Reef, is located on a seafloor ridge that runs from New Zealand to Tonga, one of the most active volcano arcs on the globe. Per NASA, and first erupted on September 10. It has proceeded to erupt continuously since then, spewing lava that eventually formed a small landmass. By September 20, the island had grown to about 24,000 square meters or 6 acres, according to the Tonga Geological Services. Though seafarers were advised to avoid the area for the time being, Tongan government officials said the eruptions pose low risk to the people who live on nearby Pacific islands. It may not be around for long. Most similar formations are short-lived, but for now, the Home Reef Island can be welcomed as Earth's newest addition. Okay. Breath training can be as effective as medicine for reducing blood pressure. Breath training. We often hear about the benefits of strengthening the muscles in our arms and legs, but recent research suggests that working out cardiovascular muscles could have a profound effect on blood pressure, similar to that of medication. Scientists tested the method with a handheld device called Power Breathe, which creates resistance when users breathe into it, making it harder to inhale and strengthening muscles over time. Doing 30 breaths per day for 6 weeks lowered participants' systolic blood pressure by about 9 millimeters of mercury. The type of reduction you see with blood pressure drug, Dr. Michael Joyner told NPR. In an editorial published alongside a previous breath training study, he added, taking a deep resisted breath offers a new and unconventional way to generate the benefits of exercise and physical activity. And I'll finish it. And the method has potential benefits beyond just lowering high blood pressure. It can be used to prevent high blood pressure in those who are currently in the normal range, help athletes with endurance, and mimic, what you doing, kitty, some of the effects of aerobic exercise for women who may not be able to physically work out. That sounds kind of like one of those things After being in the hospital, I guess after being under anesthesia and stuff, which I have been many times, um, they have you breathe into this thing that's got a little ball that goes up and down. Yeah, you have to blow into it, I think. I've got one of them somewhere here. Because they sent me home with them. I probably got several of them. And this little ball, you have to get it in a certain area. Like they'll have numbers, and you're supposed to get it up to this certain and have it stay there. Uh, but I think you blow into that one. I'm not for sure. It's been a while since I had to use one. Since like 2018, I think, or no, 2020, I believe. Yeah. So, and I always hated them things, but Joy always made me do them. I had to do it every so often. Okay. Sperm whale clans may establish a distinct cultural identity with unique sounds. There are thousands of human languages and even more dialects within them. She's just sitting here with me. She's down at my feet. They're within them, and each one, as any New Yorker or Southerner will tell you, help establish cultural identity. A new study suggests, Kitty, that sperm whale clans adopt much of the same concept when it comes to their communication. She'll get after my feet sometimes. Researchers analyze. I just got my socks on, and if she attacks my feet, she doesn't really hurt. She just kind of grabs them. Researchers analyzed more than 40 years of recordings from sperm whales in various parts of the Pacific Ocean, finding 7 distinct clans with their own dialect of clicking sounds known as identity codas. Identity codas are really unique to the different cultural groups of whales, lead author Taylor Hirsch told NBC News. Scientists are still working to figure out what exactly the whales are saying, but it's clear that they use their click system to communicate with each other and differentiate themselves when a rival clan is nearby. In a press release, Hirsch added that the new study sheds light on the many cultural similarities between human and non-human species, she said. Our results demonstrate how culture can structure animal population. There she goes in the bags again. She likes laying on them. The conditions required for the evolution of symbolic markers of cultural identity exist among non-human animals as well. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, she'll get over there and she roots around in the bags to where she'll fix her a place. I fix it back after she gets up. Where we keep all our like grocery bags and the fabric bags that you use and stuff. Did you not get it the way you want it yet? Huh? Say. Did you? She's so funny, y'all. Anyway, that's going to be it this morning for morning coffee break. I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody check out this grocery outlet haul. I know we've been there a little bit, but we could easily buy things like this at Walmart and pay 4 times or more as much. So we stock up while we can. If because you got to save money somehow these days. The way things are going with the groceries, especially, and gas to get there and everything else is crazy. So you got to save some money somewhere. So check it out today. I think you'll enjoy it. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on.